Elko Speedway with Power Stock winner Taylor Goldman. Taylor, tell us how you got started racing.
In 1992, my dad started racing, and I always wanted to be in his shoes. So I asked him one day, hey, can I drive the car? And he put me in his car, and I was 3 feet high, I didn't really know any better. And then when I was 13, he goes, here you go, here's your first race car. And I've never looked back from there. Started racing when I was 13, and I love it.
Okay, buddy, remember, do the best you can, keep it cool, do what you gotta do.
So you pretty much started as a fan first, right?
Oh yeah, I was a fan of my dad's. I went there every Sunday. I loved watching racing. I was out there, I was a diehard kid fan,
Now tell me about when you first got into the car. What was that like?
It was actually really intimidating, to be honest with you, because, I'm this 13-year-old girl racing against men that are 2-3 times my age, and going out there in a full-size vehicle, it was pretty intimidating.
What have you learned since then to now, because now that you're a winner?
I've definitely learned to have a lot of patience and to actually have a lot of respect for other drivers, because it's something that takes a lot of talent and a lot of practice, and I give it to everybody. I'm glad that everyone comes out here, and I appreciate it, and it's a lot of fun to have everyone come out, and I respect everybody that does it. It's a great sport.
How about the intensity? I mean, when you're up front, you've led laps here, and you got guys banging on your rear bumper. What is that like?
It's gotten better over the years. At first it was super intense because it's just the intimidation factor and the stress factor of having people, really knock at your door. But it's gotten better. I've really been able to drive through the pack, keep my distance from everybody, do well. So.
How about a game plan before you start racing? Do you think about, you get the mindset of what's going to happen in this race, or not? You just take it as it comes?
Well, honestly, you think a lot before when you get in the car, but honestly, when that green flag drops, your mind, it's just you don't think. Yeah, it's honestly it's a second nature kind of thing, and you're gone. You drive.
Now, after the races, after you've gotten a win and stuff, you get a lot of crowd over here and a lot of young girls and stuff. What is that like?
It's awesome. I really enjoy the fans coming down for me. It's really fun to see kids come down and ask for autographs, because they're just, they look up to people like us, especially, because they might want to do it someday. And it's really cool to have kids come down here and ask for my autograph. I really feel honored that, a kid looks up to me and wants my autograph. So it's a really good feeling to have people come down here.
Now, you're number 8. Does that mean anything? Is that a special deal about how you got number 8?
Well, I was born October 8th. It actually the trend started with my dad. He was born May 22nd, and he took the number 22, and we kind of followed the same line. So I took October 8th, fell in there, so I'm the number 8.
Okay, now the point standings pretty close. You're right up there. Power Stock especially is so close and competitive. You thinking about points at all, or you just take it week to week?
Well, you always think about points, but I mean, you can't. It's always in the back of your mind, but you got to drive, and each position in a race car matters extremely. But you have to go out there, you have to drive, and you really can't depend on where you're driving for points. You just can't. Wherever you finish at the end of the year, you finish, and you always hope that you're number 1 at top, but where if you finish in the top 5, that's awesome. If you finish in the top 10, you finish in the top 10, that's still good. You finished.
Do you hope to see more girls out here?
I would love to. It's kind of cool being the only girl, but yeah, I really do. I wish that there were more girls out here with me. It maybe would take the edge off some guys, have more girls out here and knock some sense into them that it's not just a man's sport anymore. Yeah. So, it would be great to have other girls out here. It's a difficult sport to get into because it is a man's world, but it would be a blast to see other girls out here. It really would.
You're doing very well. Good luck.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.